Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Johnny and I'm here with Seth.
Hey, what's up, guys?
All right, so this is our brand new channel, Explosive Effects. You probably already know me as the PS3 guys and Seth over here as Z Seth Diamond. Um, on this channel, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what we're going to be doing. We're going to be covering photography, graphic design, cinematography, videography. I don't even know if that's a word. And
It
like
is
just the
now.
programs general, like Photoshop, Vegas Pro, After Effects, all of those programs that we can pretty much like dig in. Today we're going to be giving you a tutorial on a little thing that a few people don't know how to do, but it's actually pretty simple. It's called object wrapping. And we have a few examples here for you that Seth has created for game battles. Like on this one, you can see he did a quick little smooth brush stroke over everything. You can go ahead and explain that.
So you can do a lot of different things with this. It's one of the best things I've actually learned how to do in Photoshop. It really makes a piece of art really explode and be insane because you can see how it goes behind and in front of the object, and it really makes it unique and different. It's really easy to do, and we're going to teach you how to do that today. You can see my two examples right here. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go into File, and you're going to get a new project. So I'm just going to do 1,000 by 1,000 just so I have a good square. I'm going to go back to my desktop. We already found an image of a pen. You can do this with anything, a person, a car, a bike, a phone, a explosion, if you're that insane. Maybe we are. But yeah, so now you've got your background and your top layer, which is your pen. And right now I can't do anything on it. You can see the little strike. So you just go ahead and click on that if you're on your brush tool and just hit OK, and that'll unlock it for you so you can draw and do whatever you want. And just hit Control Z to undo it. Go back to your background layer. If you're going to do anything with it, you might want to unlock it so you can copy and paste things on or to it just by hitting that little lock button over here twice. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is make a new layer. There's three ways of doing this. You can go up to Layer, New, and go to Layer. You can hit Shift, Control N, or my favorite is hitting this little sticky note button down here. Clicking that and it'll just automatically pop up a new layer above whatever layer you have selected. From there, you're going to go over to your pen tool, and you're just going to use the basic pen tool, not the freeform or anything like this. And you've got two different styles of object wrapping. You've got the jagged edge, which is just clicking over the sides of whatever object you have, or you can do the smooth one like you saw in my examples. By doing this, you're just going to go to the center of your object, and you're going to hold down Shift if your object, like mine is, it's perfectly diagonal, or if it's perfectly horizontal, or if it's perfectly vertical. If it is straight like 90 degrees or a 45, you can hold down the Shift key, which will make you a straight line. So right now you can see if I hold down the Shift key, I can do all those angles, 90 and the 45. To undo, just hold down Control Alt and Z and a couple times until you're back to where you wanted to go. And like I said, just hold down Shift, and I'm going to click as many times as I want 2 wraps. So if I have 3 here, it's going to get 6 wraps. So as many as you want. From here, you're just going to go into the center, wherever you think the center is. You can pick where you want the center to be. And you're going to click on it. You can freeform it by just dragging this wherever you want. Or you can hold down Shift. Shift's one of my favorite buttons. You'll probably hear it a lot on this channel. And you're just going to want to drag it so it wraps around your whole image. So right now, I think that's good right there. And I can go to the next one and just do the same exact thing. I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to go to this last one, and I'm going to make this one actually a little bit smaller. So I've got the small, big, small effect. And from here, you're going to want to go over to your brush tool, and you're going to want to pick a size. You're going to make sure your hardness is all the way down to 0. Depending on how big your picture is, it depends on if it's like 1,000 pixels or 10 pixels, you're going to have to vary your brush sizes between 5 pixels and 30 pixels. Right now I'm sticking with the basic 15 because I've got a kind of large image but not super large. And you get to pick your color. So I'm going to pick a blue. So from here you just have to go off your brush tool, back onto your pen tool, and right click anywhere on your line that you made. So then you're going to go from here to stroke path. Make sure you're on your brush tool like you just were, and you're going to hit simulate pressure. This is going to make it so it goes from thin line to thick line back to thin line as you saw in my example. So I'm going to hit OK, and you can see how it makes the line go thin, and then it gets thicker, and then it goes back to thin, which is really cool, and it makes it really unique picture. I lost my words. Alright, so from here you can just hit the delete key. You don't have to click anything else. Just hit the delete key twice, maybe once. Just make sure your pen tool's away. And you can see now this top layer is just that color. So from here you can add a glow to your layer if you want to. I like doing the outer glow. I do red. I like doing red on blue because that makes it really cool. Make sure it's at 100% opacity and normal. That makes it really pop. And you can differentiate it with the size and the spread of it. I like doing about a 1 spread to like a 7. That's good. So now you gotta make it do the wrapping effect. So I like to do it is I like to pick which layers I want in front and behind. Like I like this one in front, this one behind, that one in front. You want to alternate. So I'm gonna have this one in front, behind, front, behind, and so on and so forth. So now you chose your layers. You're just gonna have to zoom in to which one you're gonna erase. This is the first one I'm erasing. So you're gonna zoom in. You might have to zoom in more depending on how big your picture is. And you're gonna have to change your opacity of your top layer, your wrapping layer, to about 50 or even lower so you can see the background image. I'm gonna go over to my eraser tool, and like I said, depending on how big your image is, you can make your eraser. So on smaller images I use a 1 pixel so I can really make sure I erase everything. But right now I'm using a big pixeled image, so I'm gonna use the bigger brush. So from here you're just gonna click the edge of wherever it goes behind your image and you're just gonna erase. To make the erase perfect, you're going to want to make sure that you're on your pencil mode. If you're on your brush mode, it's going to have a rounded effect and that doesn't look good. So be on the pencil mode. And you can see, if I zoom out, you can see it goes front to back and that looks pretty good. I kind of messed up there. Alright, now I'm going to move on to the swirly one, so you can see the 2 different ones in action and pick which one you like better. I'm going to go right here and I'm just going to erase to where it goes off the edge. And I may go on the other side and erase to where it goes right off the edge. I'm going to zoom out so I can erase everything, and I'm just going to erase right down the middle. And I'm going to zoom out and see how it looks. I think that looks pretty good for a fast little tutorial. You can go back and change your opacity to 100% and see how it looks with 100%. You might have to go back in, tweak the colors, tweak the erasing, all that jazz.
Alright, that's about it, guys. So don't forget to click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're going to have tutorials coming out weekly, if not more than once a week. And don't forget to submit your questions. If you have any questions at all about the tutorials we've created, just send in a message. And if you ever want us to do any videos in particular pertaining to something you want to learn, or if you want to do anything in general, just send us a message, and we'll definitely get that done for you as soon as possible.
Alright, yeah, thank you guys.